is coming. Poison on his lips and his words mean nothing. Cold like a mountaintop, father never loved him. Mama said he's bad enough times that it's sunk in. Everybody out, that devil is coming. Promise you the world, but he's always bluffing. Before you even know it's a trap you're stuck in, he's gone like a ghost, already off running.
Down here, so far below, staring up from the bottom, up from the bottom. I try to escape it, but there's nowhere to go. Staring up from the bottom, gotta get out of here. Up from the bottom, gotta get out of here.
Not take this anymore. Saying everything I've said before. All these words, they make no sense. I find bliss in ignorance. Less I hear, the less you say. You'll find that out anyway. Just like before. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to break, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. I find the answers aren't so clear. Wish I could find a way to disappear. All these thoughts, they make no sense. I found bliss in ignorance. Nothing seems to go away. Over and over again. Just like before. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to break, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to break, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. Shut up when I'm talking to you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up when I'm talking to you. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I'm about to write everything you say to me. Takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to break, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge. I'm about to break. Everything you say to me takes me one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break. I need a little room to break, 'cause I'm one step closer to the edge, and I'm about to break.
You're too ignorant to fail. I can look you in the eye, and I can't even tell if you've been telling me a lie. Every time you start, it's like the 4th day of July. Reckless like you're making rockets just to blow up in the sky. Feeling like it's chemical, all under my skin like it's medical. Stuck on repetitions that are only hypothetical. Acting like the truth in your opinion are identical, and I can't seem to let it go.
Everything was perfect, always made me nervous. Knowing you would burn it, just to watch it burn. Cut the bridge we're on. Cut it down, cut it down, down, cut it down. Go until it's gone. Cut it down, down, cut it down. Sabotage it all, just to watch it fall. Cut the bridge we're on.
I'm too gullible to win, I don't have a way to choose. Grew up thinking trying meant you never really lose. Didn't put the powder in the keg, but when it blew, I was sitting on the dynamite for you to light the fuse. Oh, looking like a criminal, sneaking in the dark, you're invisible. Hidden, you're wrapped around from a burner left open. I'm a tightrope held up by a clothespin, holding out, but the pressure keeps growing. Wanna go to the light and not the shadow, but the branch isn't shiny as the arrow. You don't ever find a way around a battle. You will always choose just to watch it burn, just to watch it burn.
Cut the bridge we're on. Cut it down, cut it down, down, cut it down until it's gone. Cut it down, cut it down, down, cut it down. Sabotage it all just to watch it fall. Cut the bridge we're on. Cut it down, cut it down, down, cut it down.
Why does it feel like night to day? Something in here's not right today. Why am I so uptight today? Paranoia is all I got left. I don't know what stressed me first and how the pressure was fed, but I know just what it feels like to have a voice in the back of my head, like a face that I hold inside, face that awakes when I close my eyes, face that I watch every time I lie, face that laughs every time I fall. So I know that when it's time to sink or swim, the face inside is hearing me right underneath my skin.
It's like a paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin.
I know I've got a face in me, points out all my mistakes to me. You got a face on the inside too. Your paranoia is probably worse. I don't know what set me on first, but I know what I can't stand. Everybody acts, the fact of the matter is I can't add up to what you can, but everybody has a face that they hold inside. Face that awakes when I close my eyes, face that watches every time they lie, face that laughs every time they fall. So you know that when it's time to sink or swim, that the face inside is watching you too, right inside your skin.
It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath the skin. It's like I'm paranoid looking over my back. It's like a whirlwind inside of my head. It's like I can't stop what I'm hearing within. It's like the face inside is right beneath my skin.
The face inside is right beneath your skin. The face inside is right beneath
you. From now on, I don't need 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 you. From now on, I gotta need you. From now on, I gotta need you. From now on, gotta need you.
Yeah. I am not a pattern to be followed. The pill that I'm on is a tough one to swallow. I'm not a criminal, not a role model, not a born leader, I'm a tough act to follow. I am not the fortune and the fame, or the same person telling you to forfeit the game. I came in the ring like a dog on a chain, and found out the underbelly's sicker than it seems. And it seems ugly, but it can get worse, cause even the blueprint is a gift and a curse. Cause once you got a theory of how the thing works, everybody wants the next thing to be just like the first. And I'm not a robot, I'm not a monkey, I will not dance even if the beat's funky. Opposite of lazy, far from a punk. Y'all ought to stop talking, start trying to catch up, motherfucker. And all the people say, try to catch up, motherfucker. Martin said money changes situation. Big said it increased the complication. Kane said don't step, I ain't the one. Chuck said it Uzi weigh a motherfucking ton. And I'm just a student of the game that they taught me. Rocking every stage and every place that they brought me. I'm awfully underrated, but pivot to correct it. And so it ain't mistaken, I'ma say it for the record. I am the opposite of whack, opposite of weak, opposite of slack, synonym of heat, synonym of crack, closest to a peak, far from a punk. Y'all ought to stop talking, start trying to catch up, motherfucker. And all the people say, try to catch up, motherfucker.
I'm making friends with Lucia, hopefully, I don't know.
When they come for me, I'll be gone. When they come for me, I'll be gone. When they come for me,
beginning to realize that you put me over the edge. The truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair. The dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like
two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Too late, counting to zero, counting to zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle.
last time you told me it wasn't true, and pointing every finger at things that you didn't do. So that's why I kept missing the clues and never realized that the one that did it was you. Your truth's not rigid, your rules aren't fair. The dark's too vivid, the light's not there. I start to give in, but I can't bear to put it all behind. I run into it blind like
Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Too late, counting to zero, counting to zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think. I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! I can't hear myself think. Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Stop yelling at me! Two-faced, caught in the middle, caught in the middle. Too late, counting to zero, counting to zero. You should have recognized it's too late for choosing sides. Two-faced, caught in the middle, 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 caught in the middle. Two-faced.
Sometimes I need to remember just to breathe. Sometimes I need you to